Ahoy there, YouTube! We're back again today for more of our Gencon Bonanza Explosion Blowout coverage. We're here live at Gencon 2017. Thanks to each and every one of you amazing Kickstarter backers out there, so thank you all so very much. We also have some amazing sponsors. Tasty Minstrel Games, who sponsors us year-round. We love them. Bleem Games, who has Dark Mages version 2 coming out later this year. And Medieval Lords, who has Black Souls coming to Kickstarter later this year. Right now, though, we are at the Z-Man Games booth. We're about to talk to Brian about Richard Garfield's new game, SpyNet. So what is SpyNet?
So SpyNet, really great new Richard Garfield game. You are playing as spy masters, and your goal is to create the best spy agency. What you're going to do is you're going to have hands of cards, you're going to have mission cards, you're going to have agent cards. Some of these cards are going to have special powers on here. Or you're going to have just basic agents that have just different power levels on there. And at the start of the game, you're only going to have a few of them. And through the game, you can either recruit new agents by looking at piles of cards on the table and deciding, oh, these are pretty good, or I want to see what else. And you put those back. The advantage of doing that is you know what your opponents are going to be looking at and potentially what's going to be in their hand later on. So even if there is some kind of tempting agents or mission cards that could be beneficial for you, you might want to pass them over just because later on one of your opponents might pick it up and like, all right, now I know what they're doing. So eventually you're going to take your agents and you can deploy them to the field to complete missions. These mission cards have different stars on them, covert ops there. It has 2 stars, that's the number of points you're going to score from that mission. Once you deploy an agent, you can, if you do it correctly, you can kind of chain some things together. You can be like, all right, I'm going to deploy this guy, and then that's going to let me score this mission. The agent might have a special power on there, so you can steal something from your opponents. So it's got a lot of cool things that you can chain together if you wait for the right moment and kind of pick the right time to strike. The other really cool thing about SpyNet, if you play with 4 players, you can play as teams. So the player across the table from you is going to be your teammate. One of the things you can do on your turn, instead of deploying or recruiting, you can also pass cards across the table. Obviously, you don't want to do a lot of table talk with them because the other team is going to know your plans. But you can pass a card across and be like, well, a little wink, wink, this may be the direction we should go as we're trying to build our spy agency, dominate these 4 branches of espionage, and complete these missions.
And this is released at Gen Con. This is out now. What's the deal on that?
So we're selling it here at Gen Con. The large, wider release is going to be a little bit later, sometime this fall.
All right. Thank you very, very much. That is SpyNet from Z-Man Games. It sounds like it might be your cup of tea. Be sure to check that one out. In the comments below, let me know, would you be a good spy?
I think I'd be an excellent spy. I think, people don't necessarily see me coming a little bit, so.
Yeah, I'm in that same boat. I'm loud, I'm boisterous. People just be like, who's this stupid American over here? What's he doing? Why is he in the Taj Mahal right now? I'll be like, I'm sorry, I'm lost, I'm drunk. And then they're not going to expect it when I'm just ninja stuff. But let me know in the comments below. Would you be a good spy? And as always, thanks for your time.